Okay, so a couple of weeks ago, I bought a emergency soldering iron. You see that here? It's a battery power thing. It was a bin item. I always have this habit of buying things out of the sale bins, and when I walk through the hobby store, it's mostly because Conrad, which is the hobby store I go to, is the only full. And when I say hobby store, I'm talking about something like Radio Shack. To all of those who are familiar with Radio Shack around the world. Um, Conrad being the only outlet at all in the entirety of Berlin, yeah, I go there a lot, and the result is I buy small things like this. You can see the problem with this is that, yeah, it only works like uh, 5-10 minutes before it just the batteries just are not, they don't carry enough density in order for you to use this for more than 5 minutes. And now I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube about USB soldering irons, how people have gone online and gotten these USB versions of the same thing. Well, basically, yeah, there's not much difference because I was really surprised. I opened this up, it's a 4.5 volt, 6 watt iron. Most of the ads I've seen for the USB version at eBay is yeah, 4.5 volts or 5 volts, which is USB, at 8 watts. And so when I opened this, I was expecting to find like a small electrical circuit, and the only thing I found was this LED here, a jumper wire, and of course the nichrome facility and housing here. A little plastic button there, the slide button. It's a mechanical button. It's not even a switch. It's just a straight mechanical piece. Well, now I'm definitely not going to spend money on batteries or even recharge batteries for this. It's just a pain in the ass because not only does it not hold its density, but as the power drains from the batteries, then of course the iron doesn't get as hot, or it takes longer to get hot. And this is it needs a more consistent, reliable power source. And so, yeah, the USB is a good idea, but of course this is not USB. But we're gonna fix that. I've got here a old USB cable. When I say old, I mean it has this mini USB connector on the end. This is something I never use anymore. You know, all mobile telephones, smartphones, tablets, everything uses a smaller version of this. And this is a good length long. I think it's around 2 meters long, or 1.5 meters long. And so basically what we're going to do is take this and connect it right into here and get rid of these batteries. Okay, so I think I got everything I need here. Oh, wait a minute. No, I don't. Okay, so everything's set, so let's give us a test and see what happens. have a little bit of extra solder from the last time, and this thing froze up on me on the end there. Let's just turn this on and see if we can get it to light up and get warm. Okay, so it's starting to smoke now. So that's a little bit quicker than it took with the batteries, because by now the batteries, it would still take a few more seconds with the batteries. So, and now it's hot. Now the problem with the batteries is right at this point, it starts cooling off again. As soon as the batteries heat it up, then the energy drain comes in, and you see have a drop in, so you don't get this melting. So overall, yeah, this is a fairly thick wire. Let's see if we can get a consistent solder. And this was the problem. I was getting cold solders because it was not saying hot consistently. You get this cold joint. This looks to be okay. Well, it works. And it didn't cost me anything but the $10 for this bin item, and of course a USB cable, which I bought long ago. The cost of that is